Have you ever pondered why some people seem to get more done in a day than others? This intriguing question leads us into the fascinating world of human productivity. It is a concept that permeates every aspect of our lives, from our professional endeavors to our personal pursuits. Productivity is the engine that drives our actions, and it is the measure of our effectiveness in transforming effort into results. But why is there such a disparity in productivity levels among us? Some people seem to effortlessly juggle multiple tasks, while others struggle to keep on top of their to-do lists. Is it a matter of innate ability, or can it be cultivated? Productivity isn't just about doing more. It's about achieving more. It's about making the most of our time, our energy, and our resources. It's about finding the balance between effort and result, between input and output. Productivity is a trait that is inherent in all of us, but how can we harness it effectively? In the Bible, the principle of productivity is not foreign. It is, in fact, a core theme. Take, for instance, the parable of the talents found in Matthew's Gospel, chapter 25, verses 14 through 30. The story tells of a master who gives his 3 servants varying amounts of talents, a form of currency in those times, before leaving on a journey. On his return, he finds that the servants who had received 5 and 2 talents had doubled their amounts through their industrious nature, and he commends them with the words, "Well done, good and faithful servant." However, the servant who had received 1 talent had simply buried it in the ground, returning only what he had been given. The master, disappointed, reprimands this servant for his lack of productivity and takes away his talent to give to the servant who had 10 talents. This parable is a profound illustration of the biblical principle of productivity. The servants who were productive with what they had been given were praised, while the one who was not was rebuked. It shows us that the Bible encourages us to be fruitful, to multiply what we have been entrusted with, and not simply to maintain it. In this parable, the talents represent not just money or material possessions, but all the gifts and resources we've been given: our time, our abilities, our knowledge. It teaches us that we are expected to use these gifts productively, to create, innovate, and contribute to the world around us. The praise of the master in the parable is not based on the amount each servant returns, but on their faithfulness and willingness to be productive with what they were given. It's a call to each of us to make the most of what we have, to strive for growth and improvement, not for our own gain, but for the betterment of those around us. The Bible, in its wisdom, encourages us to be productive and to make the most of what we have been given. So, what is progressive productivity and how does it play into our lives? Progressive productivity is a concept that's as simple as it is powerful. It's about the continuous and deliberate improvement of our productivity levels over time. This isn't about making sudden giant leaps forward. No, it's about the consistent small steps we take towards becoming more productive each day. Imagine you're climbing a mountain. The summit seems miles away, but you don't reach it in one big leap. Instead, you take one step at a time, steadily ascending, and bit by bit, you get closer to the top. That's what progressive productivity is like. It's about making those small, steady steps towards your personal summit of productivity. But why is this important? Well, as humans, we are wired to grow, learn, and improve. It's in our DNA. Our brains are designed to adapt and evolve. This is what has allowed us to survive and thrive as a species. And it's this same principle that we apply to our productivity. You see, progressive productivity isn't about being perfect. It's about being better than we were yesterday. It's about recognizing that there's always room for improvement. And it's about being committed to making those improvements, no matter how small they may seem. Let's say you're a writer, and you're able to write 500 words a day. Progressive productivity would mean that you aim to write just a little bit more each day. Maybe today you write 510 words. Tomorrow you aim for 520. It's these small, incremental improvements that, over time, can lead to significant increases in your productivity. It's also worth noting that progressive productivity is about more than just increasing input. It's about improving the quality of your work too. It's about becoming more efficient, more effective, and more focused. It's about growing not just as a worker, but as a person. Progressive productivity, then, is about making consistent strides towards being more productive every single day. Now that we understand what progressive productivity is, how can we embrace it? Embracing progressive productivity isn't about a sudden, drastic shift in our lives. It's about small, consistent changes that lead to substantial improvements over time. It's about taking action on inputs that move us forward, a step at a time. Think of it as a journey. You don't just wake up one day and find yourself at your destination, do you? No. You plan, you prepare, and you start moving, one step at a time. That's exactly the same with progressive productivity. It's about setting goals that are achievable, realistic, and aligned with your bigger vision. And let's talk about mindset. Embracing progressive productivity requires a positive mindset. You see, our thoughts have a profound impact on our actions. If we believe we can be more productive, we will be. If we see each day as an opportunity to be better than we were the day before, we will be. Maintaining a positive mindset is the fuel that drives progressive productivity. And here's something else. Productivity tools. These are not just fancy gadgets or apps. They are tools that help us manage our time, prioritize tasks, stay organized and stay focused. They can be as simple as a to-do list or as complex as a time management task list. The key is to find what works for you and to use it consistently. But let's not forget this. The quest for progressive productivity is not about being perfect. It's not about doing everything right all the time. It's about being better than we were the day before. It's about using our talents and abilities to their fullest potential, not just for our own benefit, but for the benefit of others as well. So as you move forward, remember this. Embracing progressive productivity is a journey. It's a journey of growth, of improvement, of becoming better than we were the day before. And as we make this journey, we are not just honoring our talents and abilities, we are also honoring the one who gave them to us. Remember, in the quest for productivity, the aim is not perfection, but progress. And as the biblical principle shows us, it is in using our talents and abilities that we truly honor them